Hey guys, it's MX Reloaded, and we're going to talk about the Scar L today, which is something that I unlocked last night um, while using this. And you have no idea how long it took for me to get those nade kills. Those nade kills that you need to get it. It took me so long to get those for some reason. I was stuck at 14 and couldn't get them, but I finally got it right there. Um, and I meant to get killed there because I was so eager to try out the Scar L. Um, yeah, basically this is unedited gameplay with me and Disaster, um, playing, Rush, Scene, or not, Rush Bazaar. Dang, I always mix up. Scene Bazaar Metro is what I always tend to play, and so I always mix it up. I don't know why. And there's the Reg working out there. Yeah, but then here's the Scarl, and just a little bit of, let me pull up the specs here. It fires at 620 rounds per minute. Has a max damage of 25 and a minimum damage of 18.4. And it has a 0.2 vertical recoil and 0.225 to right and left. This isn't a lot of recoil, just in general. I mean, a lot of other rifles have a lot more recoil. And so this is a gun where you actually do not want to use the foregrip. The foregrip is not a good attachment for this gun. Probably, I mean, you're trying to. This is a gun that specializes in range, and I've messed around with the foregrip just a little bit, and it's okay. But I mean, it's a lot better to not use it in my opinion. Um, yeah, I mean that's just kind of my view on it. I think that you should run heavy barrel on it, and that might just be it. Um, Kind of depends on your feelings on laser sight, which kind of gives away your position, but kind of doesn't. Yeah, but this gun is awesome. It feels like it has like no recoil at all to me. It does a decent enough amount of damage, and it gets a pretty decent number of kills. I mean, I think its rate of fire is just, I mean, it's a little slow, but I mean, other than that, I think this is a great gun. And I wasn't really expecting so much from this gun. I thought it was going to be a bad gun, um, just because it's if you ever use the Scar Heavy, it's not exactly the best gun in the game, and this gun is actually probably one of my favorites now. I mean, I've hardly used it like that much because I really just got it, and I've been kind of trying to level up my engineer, just to get the ACWR. But yeah, I like the gun. It's super accurate. You can when I was playing with it earlier today. You like literally there's a guy that's about, I don't even know, like probably at least like 100 meters away, and you can spray this gun at him and kill him within a clip. And so I mean, there's not a lot of guns that can do that. Not like I think that this is the best long range rifle, but it's like in its own sort of category. I think that like if you want to fight really long range, you want to use the AN-94. But if you want a little bit more balance, I mean, even right there, look at the hip fire. I mean, I did get a lucky headshot, but I mean, even still. And here's the range. I mean, you can use this thing at range. Um, it always seems to go exactly where I want it to go. The bullets. I mean, it really works. I have to say the only bad thing about this is its reload time, maybe, and its hip fire aren't the best. But other than that, it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, the reload, just looked up the specs. I think it's 2.5 for magazine. You still have a round in the chamber, at least. And then it's 3.1 for, you're completely empty, which isn't fast. So this is not a gun where you want to be running around a lot like the AEK or the I mean AEK has a slow reload time too, but I mean it makes up for it with its like insane ability. um, you know Guns like that in the F2000 reload really slow, but they have a lot of potential as guns. I have to say, okay, M16, yeah, there we go, there's a good example. fast reload, able to run around, kill lots of people in all situations. This gun is not that sort of gun. It's very situational, I guess. It You need to have the right like moment, the right distance. Everything has to be perfect. Even like the guns that the enemy is using kind of depend on it. I mean, this is a gun that you'll beat like when it comes to competitive. You'll beat close range and medium range guns easily at long range, but if you're fighting against AN-94s and G3s, you'll only beat them at closer ranges. So it's not often that you're fighting at longer ranges. I mean, like really, especially in this game. I mean, if you're playing in like Caspian or Card, yeah, you're gonna be this gun's gonna be really useful, unless you go up against an AN-94 or G3A3 because they're just gonna, you know, tear you apart with their much more accurate, much more damaging fire. Um, yeah, that's kind of my only problem with this gun is that it can't beat everything, and it has to depend on the right situation because it's not going to beat most rifles. I mean, yeah, really, that's the only thing. It's a situational gun. If you use it in the right situations, then it's a great gun. If you don't, then you're just going to get killed a bunch. And so you have to like change your play style to use this. You have to play back. You have to like watch corners instead of like playing like how I'm playing here. I keep using this spot, and it's working out for me. I'm getting frags here. I have a squad mate come up, give me some more ammo, and then I get killed. But I mean, that's the thing. You got a little too close, and you have to just watch out for stuff like that, especially with this gun. Um, just because it's a little harder to use. You have to know how to play and where to play. Um, on this map, I think it's a pretty good gun. Like even close quarters maps. I mean, I tend to use even the long range rifles in close quarters in general. Like the AN-94, I'll use that in close quarters, like Metro and stuff. But I mean, it's all depends on how you play. And this is a gun where it really matters how you play. So just mind that when you use this gun. But if you use it right, it's a really good gun. Alright, hope you enjoyed the commentary, and leave comments. And tell me your thoughts about this gun, because I really like it. So, do you? Alright, late.